This episode is brought to you by NBA on Prime. The NBA on Prime is back with an exciting week of Emirates NBA Cup action. The knockout rounds begin with quarterfinal doubleheaders on Tuesday and Wednesday night. Then it's a semifinal doubleheader on Saturday. And it all culminates with a championship game next Tuesday night, only on Prime. If you're not a Prime member, sign up for a 30-day free trial to get started today. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Here's my 30-second story with Guinness. As soon as my sister and I get home for the holidays, we don't even unpack. We head straight to our pub. The bartender already knows our order, Guinness and fries. We laugh all night, catch up with old friends, and walk home with faces sore from smiling. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. That was my 30-second story with Guinness.
Guinness Draft Stout. Please enjoy responsibly. Imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York.
Welcome into 49ers Access. My name is Sterling Bennett, and I hope you enjoyed the bye week. It is over, though, and Niners football is back on the docket, the table, for us Niner fans and the rest of the faithful. That said, before we preview the Tennessee Titans game later on this week, I wanted to share with you something different today because we got to sit back and watch a ton of football. No stress, no pressure. Sit back and watch whether it was Red Zone or every single individual game themselves, and it gave us a better picture, better idea of the NFL landscape, and in particular, the quarterbacks that remain in the NFC playoff picture, whether it be the Packers and Bears game that gave us Jordan Love and Caleb Williams. Maybe it was Jalen Hurts on Monday Night Football against the Los Angeles Chargers. Thank you, LA, for getting the win over Philadelphia. That said, myself and a couple of friends on the Cover 3 podcast, a YouTube exclusive on Fridays, I may add, decided to rank the remaining quarterbacks in the NFC playoff picture, going from the number one ranked team all the way down to the final team still in the NFC playoff bubble. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you like where I have Brock Purdy ranked. I know my friends, Dre Area Sports and Aaron from 49ers First Takes, have a differing opinion on the 49ers quarterback, but drop those comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, leave us that 5-star audio podcast review, and without further ado, here is what is mine and my friends, ours, if you will, remaining NFC quarterback playoff tier ranker, or at least rankings is how I'll word that, from 1 to 10. So Sterling, Dre, or should I say myself, Dre, Aaron, take it away. Well, one thing that's not a complete waste of time is our next topic. That is ranking NFC playoff quarterbacks, going from right now, the still somehow in the mix Dallas Cowboys, all the way up to the number 1 seeded Chicago Bears. Let's rank some QBs on the show today. And the reason why I want to do the exercise is simply because I think it will actually shock us and the fans at home just how good Brock Purdy might still be and where he ranks in this crop of quarterbacks. Okay, right now in the NFC, including last night's Dallas Cowboys loss and Detroit Lions win, the Cowboys are the number 10 seed and the Bears are the number 1 seed. So we have 10 quarterbacks we're going to rank today, starting with number 10. We have Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys, Bryce Young, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford, and Caleb Williams. I'll bring the teams up on the screen for us. But Aaron, what do you think about those teams, and who do you think is the worst quarterback currently in the NFC playoff picture?
Caleb Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe in Caleb Williams at all.
That's crazy. Both you think Caleb's the worst quarterback remaining in the NFC playoff picture?
Actually, I don't think he's the worst. I just want to pile on and say I don't believe in Caleb Williams whatsoever.
I don't either.
I think the worst quarterback in the NFC, you say?
The NFC playoff picture 1 through 10.
Oof.
So
it'd be
this
a
playoff bracket you see,
Okay.
I'll zoom in here for you guys. 1 through 10. So
I'll
Bears all the way to
that.
Dallas.
The Bears all the way to Dallas.
Yes.
Oh,
so
the
1
worst
through 10.
quarterback's Bryce Young. It'd be a toss-up. The bottom three for me in no specific order.
Ah.
Jesus.
Hey, chill.
The bottom three for me would be, like I said, in no specific order, would be Bryce Young. Where is he? Bryce Young, Sam Darnold, Caleb Williams, and to top it off, Jalen Hurts, because they all suck.
Okay, I think
I could go with that. No, I agree with that in no particular order.
That's like the shitbox bunch.
Yep.
Okay.
Bryce Young, Caleb Williams.
Starting with number 10, I think we can all agree Bryce Young is the worst quarterback still in the NFC playoff picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, yes, he's very small. He makes bad decisions. He's just not great. Although pretty clutch on 4th downs against the Rams, it's one game, and quite frankly, the offense is stuck in the mud because of him a lot of the times. Okay, the number 9 ranked quarterback remaining in the NFC playoff picture, Dre, who do you think it is?
Sam Darnold. Well,
okay.
I'm debating between the guys I just listed. It's probably Sam
Right.
Darnold only because, like we talked about last night, he is Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0. He's got a better arm than Jimmy. He's a better quarterback than Jimmy, but he has that stigma of, is he really going to get you over the top? Can he really lead you to a Super Bowl? And every game that he will play in the playoffs, or if they make it to the Super Bowl, will be make Sam Darnold have to beat you. And that's something that he has not been able to do his entire career.
Aaron?
This is going to piss a lot of people off, but I'm going to go Purdy. And it has nothing to do with the past. It has everything to do. It has everything to do. Listen, I'm going based on right now, this current version of Brock Purdy.
Right.
There's a lot of quarterbacks I'd pick in front of him, mainly because he's not 100% healthy. He hasn't really proven that he can consistently push the ball downfield yet. And, he's shown a propensity, at least the first couple games back, that he has the propensity to throw a lot of interceptions, that he likes to push the ball where it shouldn't be. If you asked me this 2 years ago, he would have been top 3 for me, behind probably Mahomes and I don't know, some other quarterback. But I'm just going based on right now. If you ask me right now, in 4 weeks, that could be completely different.
So,
I don't have a ton of belief in him right now.
Okay, so Brock Purdy. That's
number 9.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, so I was going to say, do we, I think you have to collectively, take everything into account of, playoff success, Sam Darnold's big knock is he's having a heck of a season. Right now, he's a better quarterback than Brock Purdy is, but, pumpkin time's coming. Is he going to be pumpkin or going to grow into whatever pumpkins turn into after, I don't know, words are hard, analogies are dumb. But, where does Jalen Hurts fit into this? Jared Goff is still in here. You could argue that Purdy's projection, because he's just known to win in playoffs, and he's one loss, is better than 95% of the guys on the list ahead of him? That doesn't seem too crazy to think, right?
But I'm not really basing anything off the past. I'm basing it all off of this year and what I've seen.
Okay.
Because in any other time, I would rank Love below him,
Okay.
or, after, or, he would be number 11 or whatever, number 10. Same thing with, I'm trying to think of the other quarterback you just mentioned. Jordan Love,
Caleb
Jalen
Williams,
Hurts.
Jared
Yeah,
Goff.
Jalen Hurts. I mean, if you would ask me this last postseason, no, he wasn't.
Well,
he was good in the Super Bowl.
I'll ask you this point blank. Would you take Caleb Williams over Brock Purdy right now?
No.
So then wouldn't Caleb be the number 9 quarterback?
Just walked into that one. All right, look. Let's move on.
That point is
fair point.
Okay.
Fair point.
Okay.
Fair
So
point.
who are you taking, Sterling? With number 9.
I think it's Caleb Williams.
Okay.
Okay, so
I was
we
just
put
confused about who was ranked behind him. That's
Okay,
my problem.
let's go to number 8.
Okay. So number 8 of the remaining quarterbacks, which it seems like we're all on board with Caleb, maybe Purdy for Aaron. Number 8, you have Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Sam Darnold. You have Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott.
Who's going? Who's up? Oh, okay.
Aaron.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee.
Yes! Playoff tickets! Just need to click here and... Wait, what? Fake site? Good thing McAfee threw the red flag. That would have been $400 gone.
McAfee blocks risky sites so you don't pay for seats and other things that don't exist. Plans start at just $39.99 for your first year. That's cheaper than parking on game day. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
Aaron?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm going to rank him in front.
The entire topic is a disaster.
I know. It's not rapid fire.
I need to have a list of who's already
The
been
teams
taken.
are right there on your screen.
Here, I'll go next.
I'll go next.
You think about it. I'll go next. I said Bryce Young. Number 9 was Sam Darnold. Number 8, for me at least, is going to have to be, what's his face? Caleb Williams. Because he hasn't proven anything. I don't know what he'll do in the playoffs because already this season he hasn't shown me a lot.
Okay. Aaron, what do you think?
Jared Goff.
Okay.
Sterling, what do you got?
I think I'd put Jared Goff here as well.
Okay.
Let's go to number 7.
Because remember, I already dropped Sam Darnold, so.
Yes. Right now we have Bryce Young being the collective worst quarterback. Then Dre said Darnold. I said Williams. Aaron said Purdy for 9. And then for 8, Dre had Caleb Williams. And then me and Aaron agreed on Jared Goff. Number 7. I will start here. And I think Dak Prescott belongs at number 7. Having a heck of a season, MVP caliber. It might win it. Dallas probably has to win some more games, but other quarterbacks on the board still. Dak, to me, just freezes in the playoffs and doesn't really put it together. I'd put Dak here amongst the other quarterbacks still remaining.
Same.
I would go with Jared Goff. Goff still hasn't proven that he can get his team over the top. He got the Rams to the Super Bowl, didn't do anything in the Super Bowl, and cost them that game. When we saw him lay an egg last year in the playoffs, we saw him lay an egg against the Niners. So my vote is for Jared Goff.
Okay, number 6 of the quarterbacks remaining: Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, and to many of us, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, Sam Darnold. Who would you have at number 6, Dre?
At number 6, I'm going to go with Dak Prescott because he's having a good season this year, but he is always been known to shit the bed when it comes to playoff games and high pressure games. Look at last night. That was a big game. And I'm not going to blame Dak Prescott, but they still lost. So my vote goes for Dak Prescott.
Aaron?
He's like, same.
No. I was going to go with Eagles quarterback.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
That's who I'd go with too. I think Jalen Hurts is terrible. I think he's terrible.
Okay.
Okay. So number 5. Who, Aaron, do you think is the number 5 remaining quarterback?
Give me who's remaining real quick.
Well, it depends. For you and myself, it's Stafford, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Jordan Love.
Sam Darnold.
Okay. Dre, what do you think?
Number 5, I'm going with Brock Purdy. Brock's a good quarterback, but the other guys ahead of him, they just have more natural talents, physically, that is. So I'm going to go with Brock Purdy, number 5.
I think I'd agree with Aaron. I'd put Darnold here at my number 5 spot.
Fuck Darnold.
Number 4. Number 4. There's just too many concerns. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's just too many concerns. Okay. Number 4. I am going to put Baker Mayfield here at number 4. I think if he gets really hot, he's really dangerous. But if he gets really cold, then that team is very, very, very beatable. But I think his ceiling is much higher than guys like Darnold, Prescott, Hurts, Goff, Williams, and the rest of the guys right now. So I'd put Mayfield here.
Same.
Okay. Dre?
Mayfield showing, I'll tell you, someone with a second half career resurgence that he has, I have nothing but respect for him.
Okay, so number 4, I'm going to go with, for me, it's Jalen Hurts, because he's not been good this year. But again, we've seen him in the Super Bowl play at a high elite level.
He did. He
against
looked
the
amazing.
Chiefs.
He looked amazing.
And because of that, I'm putting him at number 4, because if he shows that side of himself in the playoffs, then they're going to find a ton of success. So I'm going to go Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Number 3, I'm going to put Jordan Love here. I really, really, really love Jordan Love, ironically. I think Jordan Love's a heck of a quarterback. I think that he gets so much hate because of some mistakes he makes that get, go viral on social media. But I think what he's done the last couple of weeks, I think has definitely pushed him upwards in the quarterback rankings, in my opinion, above guys like Goff and Prescott and Darnold and Mayfield and guys like that. While it has to be seen come playoff time, I think Jordan Love has the intangibles to be a heck of a great quarterback. That doesn't make any sense, but a heck of a quarterback this season in the playoffs.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way.
Yep, Jordan Love.
He's got the prerequisite tools.
Okay. We have about a couple quarterbacks remaining depending on how you voted. But number 2, I think we all probably have the same number 1. He plays in LA. I think it's pretty obvious. Matthew Stafford's probably the number 1 quarterback we all have.
Yeah.
Unless Aaron has a different opinion on that.
He's like Brock Purdy.
I'm going to go and say Brock Purdy number 2.
Wow.
I think Brock Purdy is more proven in the playoffs. And I get there's injury concerns, the toe. I just think that Brock, his ceiling to me, you saw it against the number 2 ranked defense in football. And I don't like being a homer. I really don't, because I don't think this team is a Super Bowl contender. But I do think that Brock can outduel every quarterback on this list besides one of them, and it's Matthew Stafford. And I believe in that. And I think if you asked me, if you needed a quarterback on this list to drop back 35 times a game, I'm taking Matthew, obviously number 1. But I think I'd take Purdy over guys like Prescott, Young, Goff, Love, Darnold, Mayfield, and Hurts, and Williams. And I don't think that's that far-fetched, quite honestly.
I don't even know who my number 2 is.
I know who my number 2 is.
Oh, Lord. I know who my number 1 is.
I think we all know who our number 1 is.
He's just so damn good.
I mean, Brock is really good, but I mean, for me, at least number 2 will be Baker Mayfield. And the reason why is because I need a guy who I can give the ball to and say, go get it done. And he's going to have that moxie of being like, get on my back. We're going to fucking score a touchdown right now. And he's going to get it done. And dude, Baker, he throws with such high accuracy. And the guy is incredibly talented. He's playing great. And so I would go Baker Mayfield. And then my number 1 obviously would be Matthew Stafford, because of how good he is. And look, I saw Papa J was like, you seriously think that Jalen Hurts is better than Brock?
No, Jordan Love.
Oh, well, I think Jordan Love has more natural talents than Brock Purdy. I think that Jordan Love can do more extraordinary physical things that Brock can't. But I think Brock is a better processor of the game, and Brock makes better decisions than Jordan Love. But when it comes to Jalen Hurts, the reason why I have Jalen Hurts ahead of Brock Purdy is because Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts beat the Kansas City Chiefs decidedly. They annihilated them. And so because of that, he gets 1 spot ahead of Brock. Otherwise, I would have moved Brock up a little bit, but Jalen Hurts did that last year. If you do it again, then, it's going to be good things for the Eagles. So
I think Aaron's number 2 is Jalen Hurts. By default.
He hadn't picked him yet.
Yeah, I think by default it was Jalen Hurts. I mean, dude, look at his.
Don't look at
his performance. His Super Bowl
look at
was
his numbers.
Incredible. No, his Super Bowl performance was incredible.
Yeah.
And like,
but I thought you were just talking about now. That was your big thing of your big knock on Brock, which was probably fine.
I think Aaron kind of lost track of the quarterbacks.
I lost track of the list. That's my problem. I apologize for that.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Somebody told us that we suck. No, it's just me, guys. It's just me. It's just me. I needed to write down all
these guys are idiots. Thank you.
I needed to write down the quarterbacks on a piece of paper so that I could on this.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, Sam.
Yeah, like and subscribe because we got
a
lot more where that came from.
Don't go to 49ers first takes. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, so collectively, tell me if I'm wrong here. I have the list in front of me on my notes. Our number one quarterback is Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
we can all agree.
Without a shadow of a doubt, he's that good.
Yeah, he's probably going to win the MVP this year. Dre, you had Baker Mayfield number 2. I had Brock Purdy number 2. Aaron, you had Jalen Hurts number 2. We all think Jordan Love was number 3. Dre had Hurts at number 4. Me and Aaron had Mayfield at number 4. Dre had Purdy at 5, and we had Darnold at 6. Or excuse me, we had Darnold at 5. Then Dre had Prescott at number 6, and I had Hurts at number 6. I think that Aaron had Goff at 6, and then so on and so forth on the list. But it's kind of crazy that Aaron thinks Brock is the second worst quarterback remaining in the playoff picture. Dre has him kind of in the middle, and I have him towards the top, which I think it goes into why, or maybe our beliefs in how far the team can go. But like I'll ask you guys this now. We're in the bye week, and we'll end on this. Season ends. What is their record when it's all said and done? What do you have, Dre?
12-5.
So you have them winning 3 more games.
Yeah.
What do you think?
11-6. I think they go 2-2.
Okay. I think 11-6 is pretty fair. Which
yeah.
I think if they go 11-6 or even 12-5, that to me is surpassing expectations.
Papa J's is just ripping into us now, Aaron.
And Aaron, with your rankings, you couldn't even beat Technical. I was actually pretty good with Technical. I
always chose the Chicago Bears of Walter Payton.
I chose the 49ers, man. Right, Montana to
Bo
right.
Jackson.
Bo Jackson was a phenom in that game. Oh my god!
But so could we agree that San Francisco thus far has exceeded the expectations we had for them?
Absolutely. The biggest thing holding them up is that can their defense hold up against a more elite offenses? We don't know. That's the big unknown.
Based on the bag of goods that John and Kyle were trying to prove, without even saying it, they were kind of giving us this is a reset year, and it was that's pretty much what it was, and expectations. They didn't have to say it, but expectations were definitely, at least from fans and myself, and the way that they kind of position things, not going to be as high as in previous years. And whatever the Niners did to outperform themselves would be a bonus. And that made sense when, you looked at the roster, the way it was currently constructed in the beginning of the season before people got hurt. But the fact that they've still been able to hold to that based on the injuries is even more ridiculous.
Okay.
And it makes you more sad that they don't have those players healthy, because I think in a way, John and Kyle almost they didn't believe in us. They should have believed in us more based on what we've been able to do with the players that we have right now. So I don't know.
I hope you guys enjoyed that snippet, that segment from the Cover 3 podcast, exclusively on YouTube every Fridays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I hope you guys can share with me in the show your opinions on the quarterback rankings of the remaining NFC playoff teams. Now, this may be a week or a weekend at a date, but I think a lot of it still stands as to who you believe is the best quarterbacks remaining in the NFC. I, of course, had Brock Purdy ranked higher than my friends Aaron and Dre, but where do you have Brock Purdy ranked? Hopefully you guys can tell us down below, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for later on this week as we preview the San Francisco 49ers off the bye week, hosting the Tennessee Titans in their Week 15 matchup, hoping to keep the win streak going to 4 games and hoping to keep pace with the Rams and the Seahawks in the NFC West. That said, my name is Sterling Bennett, and as always, until next time, stay faithful.